So Zig,
Yeah, Marek?
I wanted to ask you about this paper I found in your desk. It says my manifesto on it.
What? I can't hear you.
I,
The dust.
I wanted
There's
to ask
too
you.
much dust.
I don't agree
can't
with
really
this.
Hear.
Wait, what the fuck is going on? I can't see! I can't fucking see!
Don't breathe it in.
God damn it. I fucking love that bit so much. It's so stupid.
That was a really good episode last night.
This gotta be my second favorite Smiling Friends episode now because of that shit. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're not here for Smiling Friends tonight. We're here for some fucking ghost trick because that's how we roll. How have you been?
And the last time we helped some guy out with his fucking heart medication and all that shit.
I'm very familiar with that one, but I'm back from the writing zone. I've been trapped in there for 3 days.
3 days.
It was a challenge. Hi guys. It was writing.
Hello, guys.
It was a 3-day challenge, and some people like my story. I don't know if that's gonna factor into if it wins or whatever, but here's hoping.
I liked it.
I know. You're my friend, though. You're kind of obligated. Okay, that's a joke.
Yeah.
I like how I need to clarify. I like how I need to
to,
clarify that.
Don't forget to share the Discord and whatnot.
Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, right. Fuck, I forgot. I gotta do that too.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Also, if anybody wants to, actually read it, I put it here in chat and whatnot, and it's also in the art gallery in the Discord server. So
Yeah, I didn't.
Go check it out there.
I didn't want to at everyone with that one because I was like, oh, do I just say here's the fruits of my 3 days of labor here. It actually got extended. It actually got extended a little bit because they adjusted the deadline for people within different time zones. So there's people still submitting it right now, or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm kind of glad it coincided with a normal night off and what essentially amounted to Father's Day because we weren't going to be streaming Sunday anyway, so it's like, fuck it, I'm just going to write this thing and get it done with.
Yeah.
Also, thanks to Geist for being a brainstorming partner and helping me dot my I's and cross my T's.
Thank you for proofreading and all that good shit.
Oh boy. Alright. Oh my god, wait, I can have chat up on the screen now with Ghost Trick?
Oh.
Was that always a thing before? I don't remember, or did I not keep it up there for certain reasons? God, it feels like every time we get a chance to play this, it's always fucking but yeah, last time we saved somebody with their heart pills, and now we're moving into. Well, actually, yeah, we're trying to find out about their allegedly kidnapped daughter, which turned out to not be fucking true because we went through the phone the first time, and I'm surprised everybody forgot that information.
It's been a while, okay?
Well, I'm talking more about the characters in game and whatnot. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Zhao to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction.
What took you so long?
Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap.
Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself.
I felt that one. Ouch! That hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you.
Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please.
Yes, yes. Always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There, see that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face, too, my dear.
Yes, a wry smile. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty.
Alright, I'll dream of you until you return.
Why don't you open the trunk for our guest?
I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather. Alright, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. Beauty. It looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped. And something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before. But something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. Yep, this was in the underground section of the scrapyard, actually.
Yeah, this was the guy's room and shit. The professor's room and all that.
Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? I gotta chalk up another thing for the fucking like twist near the end, because I just realized what he's saying there. Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. One can say Beauty is quite the beast, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm terrible, I know. Oh. Oh, I see what we're doing there.
Yep.
I wonder how that works, though. That was an odd trick, if I do say so myself, only because, once again, we're gonna find out later.
You gotta swing that thing.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, I honestly thought I was gonna get yanked and shit. But we do find, like, that's a little odd with the twist and whatnot. Because we're gonna find something out, I think, maybe in the next chapter about ghost powers, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
So that's
but
why.
Then again, you've played this game. You probably might want to go back to the cabinet and, like, you know, the ball.
I might. Can I reach? Oh, I can.
Yeah.
I feel like the ball, it's either going to be a red herring or wait. Oh no, maybe it's a trick to get back down there and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right, let me see real quick. Cause like I said, when we find out about the like the twist and whatnot, right? I'll explain how Sissel's power sort of works. But darn! I can't reach my destination from here. Uh-oh. But that ain't gonna stop us. We got a thingamabob.
Yep. I
forgot how this whole sort of thing works, but I don't think we can... I don't think
No,
we
we
can
don't
fuck
have-
this up. Like, this isn't a... you did a stupid or whatever. I was about to say, wait, that didn't wake him up? Just my imagination.
I was gonna say, he's one heavy sleeper and shit, that's for sure.
I think I had the same reaction when I played this on the DS a while back. Oh, we're so close. I can almost taste the solution to this puzzle.
Yes.
I was gonna say, well, maybe we can light the fire, but I'm like, no, that won't work. That's not how this works.
You probably moved the candle scone and shit.
Can we? Yes, we can!
The sconce.
What, is this gonna tip something over?
Maybe if it was on lit and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Oh! Right, then the clock is gonna fall to the floor. Right. I'm surprised we can't interact with the, whatchamacallit there.
Yeah.
Or can we? Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Again! Just my imagination, baby. How is it? Alright. I know what's gonna, I know what we're gonna be doing here, but I forgot how this plays out in its entirety. Is this gonna... No, I thought that was...
to go back onto the fan and like spin that a lot faster.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. Good call, good call. This is gonna... That's the thing I like about this game, is that everything sort of plays out to be like a giant Rube Goldberg machine.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta get in the engine.
In the motor.
Can I reach? Alright, we got a small amount of time to do this. Hurry your ass! Ah, damn, I think we fucked it up.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Once again, if only we could interact with that lighter right there, then we'd be like right as rain and whatnot. Alright, let's get that. You gotta be like super fucking quick with this shit. There we go. Come on, baby. Shit. I might have to do this. I might have to do another round real quick. The spin cycle.
The spin cycle.
Okay, there we go. We're good. Wait, does it stop as soon as I go off screen? Wait. What? I just got an achievement. What the fuck?
The jumping poltergeist achievement.
Okay, so that... Oh, no. I know what we must do.
What is it?
I gotta make the candle burn brighter.
Oh,
We can't use the lighter, but the candle is still lit.
Yeah. Right.
No. Well, that's going, right? Come on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's...
Yeah.
flung off into the corner. I feel like that would have caused. I feel like that would have caused a fucking accident.
I'm pretty sure, like, the whole, like, velocity of that fucking spin and whatnot, like, basically,
It put like the whatever that thing was out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I was gonna say that didn't wake him up. Just my imagination, baby.
Yeah, no, a fucking clock, like, going off of its fucking shelf and shit. That's just your imagination and what.
It's right in front of. They got the wrong
Oh,
person.
Hey. It's this lady.
What in the? What's going on here? This little lady is. Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? No, if I remember, that's Jowd.
That's fucking Lynn's roommate.
Yeah, that's Jowd's kid, I think. Just my imagination. Whoa! I like how she don't care that she got kidnapped.
What's with the fun book of juice?
Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well.
How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please.
At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Meanwhile, over at the store, I gotta get the bread and milk. I gotta get the bread and milk.
Don't forget the cigarettes, too.
Oh my god, I gotta get the bread and milk.
Cigarettes for breakfast, children.
And cigarettes for breakfast.
Hey, mister.
Yes, cute little lady. Do not.
Don't call me that. I'll fucking pepper spray your ass.
Do not. Do not.
Do not say that in real life.
More Jews, perhaps? All you have to do is ask.
Have I been kidnapped?
Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just asked for a little patience. Meanwhile, in the corner of the room, there's a small fire.
Don't say those awful things about this house! This house is where I used to live.
What? I apologize, little lady. She goes off like a car alarm.
I can't do it that loud and shit.
Oh no, I get what you're saying. Oh no. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. Yes, you are. What's the meaning of this beauty? Why here at this girl's oh staring contest? Go. What's this? What you got? What you got for me, Monument, real quick?
I'll be right back.
The Cave Johnson? Wait, Kirik broke eye contact. Wait. Wait, you're gonna get him with the thing, aren't you? Wait, you didn't- wait, I thought you were gonna play like one of those like weird little thingamabobs or whatever.
Yep, looks like I'm oogly goo.
Oh.
it's an actual fucking staring contest.
I thought he was gonna get him with like a freaking one of the, like the little screen guys or whatever. What's the meaning of this beauty? Why, here at this girl's old house.
Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location.
Oh. Oh, I see.
It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk?
Meanwhile, at the store, I gotta get the bread and milk. I did.
Sir,
He stood like he stared at the picture of Cave Johnson, and it didn't seem like anything happened. I know it's like, didn't he break eye contact for a second for the staring contest? All right. Oh, of course. I gotta get the bread and milk. Now you be a good girl while I'm gone. Don't say, please, sir. Don't. You didn't watch it all? I thought I did. I didn't skip it. It didn't seem like anything happened. Let me double check that.
you just read your book and drink your juice.
Don't drink. Read the book and drink the juice. Tig.
Oh god.
Why did you zone out again?
No.
What happened?
I actually watched the clip and shit.
What happened? It's not letting me put. Hold on.
Like,
let me try to rejoin the chat real quick. I think it's
like 20 seconds in and all that. You'll see it.
send the clip. What? Send the clip again. Monument, send that clip again. Marek, I know this is selfish, but please watch from the start. All right, send it again. Send it again real quick. Wait, don't do it. Don't do it just yet. Let me open the whatchamacallit. Cause fucking my phone is being dumb.
Not quite yet.
Alright, it's loading. Okay, send it now. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? I'm not gonna skip any of it. I didn't skip it last time, but I don't. Why did it open one of my clips? What the fuck? Hold on. Alright, send the clip again, because every time I click. Okay. Let's see. Now I got it. He's staring at it. Eats the chip. God.
Yep.
Fuck that. That was ridiculous. This stupid maze. Oh god. Whoa. What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out at Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her. I better ask her what happened. Wait. Let me see. Can we? I know it's a wasted effort real quick. But a book. I wonder what the little lady is reading tonight. An exciting adventure story, maybe? Although she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day. She died once. I wonder what's gonna happen now.
Who's there?
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Am I having cigarettes for breakfast again? Anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile?
I'm sorry. I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel.
Sissel? My name is Camilla.
Camilla. So it is her. I knew it.
What happened to me? What is this place? Where am I?
I can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead.
The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead?
Darn! I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax. You're not dead. But this is the first time you've been here, apparently.
Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of.
You do? It looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else?
Sure, go ahead, sissy.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's short for Sissel.
No secrets in the girls' world. Everybody sees if you go.
Oh god, you're not wearing pants?
We don't see Sissel from the waist down, so.
Then again, he could have like one of those little ghost trail like things or whatnot. You know what I mean?
What if he's wearing like Jake's spider silk pants?
You know, I never really thought of that.
Sissy, eh? Work from home job overs.
Yeah. Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight.
I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right?
Yeah, but I never got there. No, I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park.
What park?
Temsick Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive.
86 that chicken. We saw two stiffs burying a stiff over by Dead End Road. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you?
Yeah, Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there.
Sounds like my mother. Temsick Park, eh?
What am I going to do? Lynn's going to be mad.
It's out of your control. She is? How come?
Because I left it there. The music box. In the park.
That's right, the music box.
That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was?
I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know.
You know. You don't have to humor me.
Oops. So what happened to the music box?
I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened.
Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh?
I don't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. but I bet it's still there in the park.
You did well. So the music box is in the park. I better let Lynn know.
Hey, you know Lynn too?
Yeah. So this is your old house?
Yep. This is where we lived until 5 years ago. Now I live with Lynn and Missile.
Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she?
Yep. She's a detective, you know. She's a hero.
She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the justice minister?
My father is gone.
Gone? Maybe he passed away.
No, that's not it. My dad. He's going to die. And it's all because of me.
What? What do you mean, because of me? Why would you say that?
It's called an execution. My dad is a detective.
No way! Don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd.
That's right.
What in the world?
5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream.
5 years ago? That murder case.
It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. So I set up that contraption.
I'm home, Camilla. Why is it dark? Oh. Duck, dodge, roll!
Dumb bitch. Mom! Mom! What was that noise? Oh, God damn it! I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that.
I know that contraption. And I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message.
My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said.
So he just went out there and told everybody he killed his wife?
My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everyone it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it.
This is all so unbelievably tragic. I can't believe it.
Oh, sorry.
This little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter. I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped.
Why was I kidnapped? I want to know.
Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous.
Sissy?
You know, with different context, she could be insulting him. For not wanting to talk about this.
You're not going to talk to me anymore?
I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that.
Okay, but Like I said this already.
I'm going to rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright?
Okay, but we'll talk later, right? I'm gonna hold you to that fucking promise. Don't forget, you promised, sissy. It's basic.
You can stop calling me. You can stop calling me sissy, please.
Marek1shtar for Sissel. It reminds me of my favorite actress. What took you so long? Let me guess, you got cigarettes instead?
I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late and all the shops are closed.
We're leaving this place right now.
What? But he's not even here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here?
Yes, and he's the one who chose this location.
I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work for all for the sake of this deal.
Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong.
All right, as you wish, beauty.
I feel it. I sense something in this room. Is somebody there? Can you hear me?
Zig, he gave her like a female Alan voice.
I'm sorry, I just kind of blended and shit.
You're good. I was just trying to hold in laughter and listening to Fem Alan. Numb.
Numb. Numb.
Is she talking to me?
I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that.
And now it just sounds like chills.
Number 15. The Sixth Sense from 1999. Alright, we're leaving.
Pardon me, little lady.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my back!
What the fuck?
Ow!
He just folds her up in the giant case.
Ow! Ow! My back!
The car alarm.
I need to see a chiropractor.
The car alarm. All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. Car alarm. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A very heavy, sad fact, and I forgot what the last one was, I accidentally clicked. One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. Is some of that kidnapper's final words? Do those two know? Do the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? That was a very short chapter, literally.
Yeah, it was.
Illustration. Yes. There's a lot of like concentrated nope coming off of Dandy. I think we only got like 3 more chapters left, actually.
Oh, cool.
It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla. Not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were setting even more out of... Oh, that looked like an S. Things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping. That it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house. And that they sensed my presence and were already gone.
But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister.
I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow.
The poor girl. Kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much.
It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists, too. Like the kidnappers...
Is it a twist at Domino's? Sorry.
More like the cinnamon twists over at Taco Bell. The bad kind. Damn, those things are more Damn, those things are more corn. Fuck, I can't say it. Those things are
more corn than they are cinnamon.
They're more cornmeal than they are cinnamon.
Yeah, I just said that.
Concentrated cornflakes. Like the kidnappers winding up in an Fuck. Like the kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house as their hideout.
There's no way it could be just a coincidence.
And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead.
I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister.
Honey, it's been 3 years since a great pandemic. Please, keep to the social distance standards.
It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped.
Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. Ah! How can I believe in you? I am a realist!
Please! If you don't believe what we said, see for yourself. Just call home and...
I tried calling 100 times! My wife won't answer!
She won't?
It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing? Meanwhile, he just fucking downed a whole bottle of pills.
But if she doesn't... Sorry. But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
It doesn't prove it! And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if this execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make if it's not my daughter? Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh, that's quite a pickle for Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle.
Of course.
Miss me, baby. Inspector Cabanella. I have a proposal for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Ow. Detective Jowd! Detective Jowd, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. friend. Please, don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye.
Don't describe it like that, please. Well, I can't really jump into the guy. He doesn't want to talk. Spears. Oh! You gotta be kidding me. According to what I heard, Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight.
Those horrible kidnappers. They were lying in wait for her.
But Amelie didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever.
Huh. And so the kidnappers grabbed Camilla by mistake instead.
Apparently, Amelie and Camilla are about the same age. The kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up.
It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened.
Oh, right. You asked her to bring that music box.
Camilla.
We got no real information out of that one. Alright, let's see. Let's see what the fucking Justice Minister has to say. My poor Amelie. Is she alright? Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla. Why is a dream talking to me in my head again?
Wait a minute. Emily?
Yes, we just talked about her.
Could that be the Emily next door?
Yes, we just talked about her. I do believe so.
Wow. I didn't think the Justice Minister lived next door.
No, not me, my wife. It's, complicated. Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him.
The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart. What with him being so busy?
Yeah, I bet you're right. Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head!
Get out of my head! You're in my head, man!
Oh, this fucking game is brilliant.
Yep.
Trust no one.
Not even
Me at myself.
Squidward's house.
Trust no one. Not even the Justice Minister's house. Alright, so you know what we can't get over? We could just, you know, zip on over to the apartment real quick.
Yep.
Oh! Huh? What's going on? Camilla's the one who was kidnapped. But this little girl's bed is empty, too. Or could she have gone? While her husband and daughter situation changes from hour to hour, only the lady's outpouring of the words of love continues on without change. I have to admit, I admire her dedication, but I'm worried about her daughter. I'll stop by again later to see what's happening. Well, there goes our easy out.
Yeah.
Maybe we should talk. Maybe we do gotta talk to Jowd somehow.
Maybe the spears move like every now and then and shit, you know what I mean?
Or we could try to fight the spear out of the dude's hand with, like, you know, ghost magic and whatnot.
That too. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you were fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? Well, if that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison?
I bet you it's because the guards are like fucking lemmings.
Yeah. I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? Hmm? So, were all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles that can't go back on. They can't go back on. Including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Learner. But Detective Jowd! I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But...
Falling onto an axe now, like I always talked about. Love Detective Jowd.
What was that?
Falling onto an axe now, like I always talked about. Love Detective Jowd.
So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping?
Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter.
Oh, that's terrible. What's their demand?
The carrying out of your execution. Tonight.
I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla.
Now that changes everything.
What? Camilla?
I checked it out for myself. I'm positive.
No, it can't be.
And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself.
What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him.
I'm also gonna chalk like that weird English writing onto the board of evidence for the twist. Sorry.
I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. Wade. Sorry. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight.
For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things.
Huh?
You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours.
Is it true? What Camilla said?
Why don't you tell us what you know? Uh-oh. We're digging into this. We gotta drill him.
I'll be right back, Marek. I gotta go get some water.
Perfect timing. I like the unfortunate case here where Zig has all the characters, where all of like Zig's voiced characters are here, and he's basically talking with himself, and he can't because he needs water. Oh boy, you gotta love those coincidences.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you, it's great to be back. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's almost birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. Bang! Mom! What was that noise? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla. Just the two of them.
So the little lady's mother died right in front of her.
Oh my! That's so horrible! Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move.
An impossible move?
Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. The first, of course, was the firing of that gun. Right. That was an antique gun I had on display for years.
So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design.
Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Somebody made a change to the contraption's design, and then manipulated it. I don't know what to say. I don't have time to think things through them. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in.
Oh boy. What did he do?
Kind of adjustment? The gun, of course.
The gun, eh? Come to think of it. It's gone. It was gone.
It was gone the whole time.
Well, to be completely fair, you don't think about it too much, even though like the scene is exactly the same. And then honestly, if you did remember the gun from before, right? This was a murder scene, so who's to say it wasn't taken for evidence? There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall.
Of course not. Because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I don't believe what she told me about her contraption.
Zig?
Oh, sorry. But one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. Smoking gun! World's dumbest criminals! Sorry.
Zig.
So that gun really did shoot Alma? I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. But what? You mean... And that detective still thinks it's a music box. So that's what was in the box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police. My own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good, so I won't go into details.
Oh, don't tell me he, like...
When I was all done, I turned myself in.
Jesus!
I mean, he's a detective. He would know about this sort of shit.
It's like wait a minute. They can tell by the bullet angle.
Yeah.
he couldn't shoot his wife.
Exit wound and all that sort of shit.
They can tell by the bullet angle. We
Exactly.
got two dead guys guarding the ammunition.
It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I convinced myself. That's what I convinced everyone of. Even me. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before.
The powers of the dead, right?
That day in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries.
Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Oh, we're putting the suspect list together,
Is
baby.
somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know.
The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers.
This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was.
Detective Jowd.
There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Well, that's everything.
Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time?
Still time?
Oh, oops, sorry.
Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And of course, little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Camilla's sake. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Detective Jowd. Lynn, where is that music box now? In Temsic Park. Camilla left it there. That gun is important evidence. You better go pick it up. Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Sissel, take care of Detective Jowd. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side.
And yet again, I say easy enough for you to say.
What the fuck's going on? What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I just can't go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody. Don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you. With a special seat just for you, babe. Then I guess we better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla. in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. Ouch. 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 What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision?
Huh?
Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in?
The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement.
As you wish, Your Excellency.
Please don't bow down to me. And especially not that low.
In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind?
Yes, sir. Fucking pulls out a pocket chair.
The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Can you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate?
Well, as soon as we get on that phone, we're gonna be causing a little bit more than just simple miracles here.
Yep.
Now I think we can head over to the apartment real quick. It's either that or we're heading to the park.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I think she's back.
She is. Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in that long chain of sad fate lit a fire in Jout's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight is related back to me in some way. And I bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too. That was another chapter.
Wow.
Oh man, most of that, we barely did any tricks.
I know. We say it for just like that huge Rube Goldberg thing and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Well, that in of itself was a chapter. We just literally this time we were just talking.
Yeah.
You know what? Playing through it again, I'm starting to see like the whatchamacallit, where they might have been rushed to finish this, possibly. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped. I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. And I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate.
Cough, cough.
My darling angel. Oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing, did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess, I didn't even notice you were gone.
That's because you were too busy drinking your goddamn wine and typing up that dumb novel of yours, bitch! I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. He said he wanted a new lighter.
But that's not a reason to go out this late at night. I thought the guy said that all the shops were closed.
She probably went to the 7-Eleven down the street.
It's a fucking disposable lighter.
It's just a fucking normal ass Zippo. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. Cough, cough.
But look at what it brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel.
Don't fucking cheer me. Don't make a tongue toast, man. Mama?
Yes, darling?
Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday. Even though it's already past midnight and you're a big fat dumb bitch face.
Not tonight, Amelie.
I hate you. I hate your guts.
It looks like this little girl was safe all along. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. And there's another lucky development too. Amelie wants to call her father. Now if I could just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring justice to the minister. That would surely bring the justice minister around. For a Zippo...
Huh? The phone!
Don't you need like a whatchamacallit in order to buy like lighters though?
Yeah, you need like lighter fluid and whatnot. Oh, like an ID and shit?
Yeah.
She probably has a fake ID.
A little girl has a
Justice
fake ID.
Minister's daughter and whatnot.
Alright. I'm not gonna argue with that logic. Amelie, I told you, you couldn't call him tonight.
Why not?
Listen to me, Amelie. Your father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider.
What do you know about him, Mama? He's the one who's the justice minister, you know. All you ever do is write your dumbass novels.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean weird?
I didn't say weird, I said dumbass, you dumb bitch.
How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? Now you've really made me angry! You really have! How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Did you just bonk her on the head?
Fucking bitch.
There! I'll be keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous. Like calling your father.
I fucking hate your guts, you dumbhead redheaded bitch.
I can hear you, you know. Jesus. Phew. What a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I have to do something about this lady so Amelie can call. Let's start a fire. We'll burn. We'll burn fucking whatchamacallit to the ground. I better not put out the lamp right now. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. If I want to give Amelie a chance to use that telephone, I have to think of a way to keep her mother out of the way. Oh.
Oh?
Le mouse. Aris! Well, well, well. Having a good time, aren't we, little rodent?
You're probably gonna have to make the pendulum swing faster and shit.
Sweet dreams!
Oh.
Did you fancy a vintage, my whiskered friend? Jeez! She's more powerful than I thought. It looks like she tipped the wall candelabra to one side, too. The angle of those candles. I get the feeling I've seen something very similar to that quite recently. Whoa!
Oh shit.
Oh heavens, a blackout at a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. I hope that rat ain't dead. This chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. I love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kind of thrills, thank you. She's prepared for anything. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I really hope that mouse ain't dead.
Well, if it is dead, we can probably go back 4 minutes to save it, right?
Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for clandestine meetings in the dusky twilight. Oh, please don't be dead.
It's not dead, it's just asleep.
I don't exactly know how this situation came about, but I think I owe that rat an apology. The rat seems to be unconscious. But now that the room has changed into this, maybe I can use it somehow. Well, you know, I could just simply... tail? Ooh, we just barely missed her. What a naughty chandelier! I had a feeling if I remember correctly, we gotta like light the back of her head on fire. Maybe no. Ooh!
Oh, close but no cigar.
That was close! We're trying to take her out with a fucking chandelier. Gee! Such insolence!
I mean...
She's pretty good at this, huh? This lady's surprisingly quick. She dodged that thing like a pro. I guess I better get serious here. What was the trick that got her to move last time? Is it insolence or insulation? Whatever, I'll look it up tomorrow. I don't think the trick from last time is going to work either.
Something tells me we just have to, like, make that burn brighter and shit.
I feel like she has a little bit of a sixth sense, but not like in, you know. Oh goodness, look at the time. As I bask in my tale of love, time has been moving on at the speed of light. Maybe, let's see. So even though she's immersed in love, she can still hear this, eh? But this won't buy enough time for her daughter to make a phone call. There must be something else I can distract her with. Well, if we chime, do you think we can, like, trick over?
I guess not, no.
No. She's just gonna make, like, comments about that and whatnot.
Again, I really do think you have to, like, you know, let those things burn brighter and shit and, like, you know, really haul ass on that.
Oh! Fucking... That was close! And she'll just dodge if we, like... Wait, maybe while she's distracted, right? Notice that. If only we could possess the typewriter or something like that. And we can't get back over that way. The lady's dictionary. Wasn't this on her desk before? The poor thing destined to never be returned to the bookshelves. Ooh. What if we had a way of, like, you know, doing something with that, dictionary? Maybe, wait. Ah, shit. So we don't have any control while she's cranking this thing back up and whatnot.
No.
But I can totally... Let's get right over here. Maybe while she's, like, distracted because the thing...
I guess when she, like, when she's, like, you know, you have to pull on it as she's, like, you know, going back to her chair and whatnot. Like, we have to put her back in, we have to, like, I think we have to, like, you know, trap her in the middle of that damn thing, you know what I mean?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like a mouse trap.
She, like, dodges it.
Yeah, you have to, like, really time it just right and whatnot, you know what I mean?
Ah, there we go. Amelie! Amelie, help me!
Mama!
The chandeliers come to life! Failure.
I'm sorry, Mama. I'm just too dizzy. I can't get up. I'm afraid I can't help you right now.
Here's to the weakness of my darling angel. That chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. She won't be able to escape on her own. That poor fucking kid. If I recall, the novelist said she didn't like the dark. I don't want her thrashing around any more than she is already. I better not put out this lamp right now. This kid is like dying though. And the heat, you know what makes it worse? I think like the fucking, whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
If I pull the crank, what do you think will happen if I pull the crank? What? What is going on here? Amelie, look! Do you see this? Help me, please!
Sorry. I'm too sick to... I can't get out of bed. I'm out of spinning. So I guess you'll just have to stay up there spinning too.
I feel like there's gonna be an accident with like the...
Maybe.
No, the rat! The rat! Oh, come on! Why are we abusing this poor rat?
Stop it, drop and roll.
That Rube Goldberg machine.
Mama!
What in the world is going on here?
See, the rat's fine now.
This fucking chaos. We lit a rat's tail on fire.
Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute.
Don't be so smug, you little shit!
And you can't be a war for...
Ah, don't you dare, Amelie! I won't have it! Get me down!
Hello, Papa?
Amelie! Is that you?
Of course it is, silly. What do you think?
But I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing.
Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa.
Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it?
I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama, that fucking bitch.
Oh, your mean old mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now?
Oh, well, she's certainly up, all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment.
Get me down!
She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble.
No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong.
Huh?
Could you tell your mother I'm sorry?
What do you have to be sorry about?
I was just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now.
Oh, okay.
You're still young. There's a lot I can tell you There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see.
Okay.
But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize.
I don't think I did anything. But, okay. I'll apologize.
That's a good girl.
Okay, Papa, have a good night. I love you.
I love you too, Amelie. Good night, sweetheart. Meanwhile, she's up, she's up in the chandelier, swinging around wildly because the flames are up. The rat's tail's on fire.
Mama? I'm sorry.
My goodness. Why the sudden change?
I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand.
Oh, Amelie.
I thought all you ever did was write these weird novels.
That makes me a little sad.
Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated.
Yes, your father's job is very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all.
And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them.
I wouldn't
What's this one?
What?
What's this one?
Oh,
The pizza that ate Denver?
Oh my fucking god. Maybe you'd
What's
better
this
wait.
one, Shattered?
Maybe you'd better wait until you're a little older for that.
Oh, okay.
So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your old mama, do you think you could let me down now?
You know, I would love to do that. But I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Oh god.
Tonight on this holiest of nights, my deadline! It looks like the only thing pressing on me will be the chandelier. Here is to Papa and Mama's darling angel. All of a sudden, everyone is getting along again. It's such an abrupt change, I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In any case, the situation has changed dramatically now. I just hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows of the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister's doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to his office where everybody is waiting for the prison van.
Meanwhile... Oh.
The minister's family was now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. Quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter's safe. He seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in the room is very different now. It seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. I get the feeling something big is going to happen. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake, and for mine.
No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing.
What did he do?
But one question, Timon. I can't help but notice. Your daughter is safe. And yet, you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us?
Don't never ask somebody to do that, dear Lord.
Of course, there is still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. But is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister?
Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. I wonder if Lynn is at that park yet. Until we get her report, I guess I'll just have to wait here. this continued distress of the ministers. Is there really something more to it, like the inspector in white said? Let's see if we can actually coax anything out of him for once. Hello? Justice Minister? How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed. That was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, or ghosts. Known? Known about what? We know about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator.
What's this?
That's why our execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd.
Mr. Minister, why didn't you just tell us everything you know?
Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd.
Right. They don't share too much top-secret information with the inmates in prison.
There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you've just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common.
They do they? Tell us more.
The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast.
Sausage Man.
The curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible.
Impossible?
The curry lover had no way of knowing about how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition.
But how could that be?
The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases.
He has he?
Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective.
Are you trying to say I was somehow manipulated into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that.
My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake.
What?
Ooh. You mentioned a mistake. Could you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanella can hear this too. I launched the nukes at Canada.
You launched the nukes!
There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Did I just fuck that up? It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanella, I used your white cloak to unclog my toilet.
Oh! Why would you say such a thing? Oh, God damn!
I had to cover up my dark mistake.
Oh, God! Guys, take this thing and burn it!
It was I who nuked the Canadian border.
Why would you do something like that?
It all started when I was born. Inspector Cabanella, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all impossible, I thought.
Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister.
But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand.
What's this?
A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled.
What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister.
What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. Wait, don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. Damn. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against my task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanella's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a minister of justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened.
I suppose, but it sounds a bit like an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister.
Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her that she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't redraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately, I'm moving out! And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I can no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. So that's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from.
Where it comes from? Jump on!
Inspector Cabanella, this manipulator is a ghost. A departed spirit.
A spirit?
As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now.
What? What did you say? Dad, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too! I'd say the only person who can hear him is you.
What about the guards? The guards just have to accept all this?
Yeah. Spirit? Ghost? Gods in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir.
Inspector!
This is Lynn. I'm at the park.
We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence?
Well, the situation here is, it's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Uh-oh.
It looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Oh boy.
Oh, I wonder what happened at the park. Oh man.
Something tells me that somebody's gonna show up dead.
It's always the case.
I think I know who it is.
Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off towards Temsick Park. The place where clearly something big has taken place. The manipulator. The person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime. The execution orders and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lynn have been manipulated into shooting me? It's 1 a.m. Oh god. Do we save it for next time?
I guess. You know?
Yeah, it's 11:03. I gotta get this uploaded and I gotta get this up. I'm not feeling tired. That's the whole thing. But I'd rather take some extra time to get this shit uploaded. I know we started a little late, but I want to save this one for a bit of a cliffhanger next time, just in case we don't finish this off. Because if I remember correctly, there's either like 15 or 16 chapters, if I'm not mistaken. So, like, trust me on this. Like, we're literally at this game. This game is getting, like, really fucking good. Heck was that? We're getting on, like, this game is really fucking good, to this game is good, to this game is really fucking good. So, dare I say, next time it's gonna be next time the revelations at the park are going to be very, very interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
All right, so you know what I learned tonight actually, 'cause I definitely learned something.
What did you learn, Merrick?
Well, honestly, I learned a lot about saying things to certain people and how you should never say those things to certain people. Number one, number two, fucking. When there's something strange in the neighborhood, it really does mean there's a fucking ghost, so you better call the Ghostbusters unless that ghost is trying to help you somehow.
The ghost.
Other than that, but Zig, did you learn anything?
Well, I've learned that different ghosts have different ghost tricks. I'm winking at the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And that, basically the final pieces are being put into place here and whatnot.
Oh, they are. They are. Trust me, they are. Everything is falling into place.
Exactly.
But I think for now, we're going to raid into Biming, because they're still playing Majora's Mask, and I feel like there's a good follow-up game to this, actually.
Alrighty then.
Once again, I don't think a lot of people are playing Ghost Trick, so I'd search for more people. Once we definitely get a new game going, I'm probably gonna try to look around for like new people and whatnot to raid into as per usual, as per like the original idea of what I was trying to go for. But seeing as how a lot of the games are playing out very niche, we'll we'll do something like that for now. But either way, Biming's cool, and Majora's Mask is a fucking sick-ass game. So, I can't argue with that. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. But remember, as always, be yourselves, and remember, mega lega hi, mega hidey ho, moa meka chai, meka moa meka hey, pickle barrel kumquat, chimichurri chonga. That's the secret word of the day. Alright, guys, catch you all later. Merrick out. See ya, guys.
Good night, everybody.